Hey TikTok family, hey YouTube family, this is Apostle Ely. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Those that I want to tell you once again, thank you for those that had joined us earlier with Afro Spiritual. That was a great interview with the Hoodoo Man. Guys, if you have not subscribed to him or following him, please do so. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. All right, Brother Mario, Capricorn, and YouTube land. As you guys are chiming in, remember that this is about you growing. This is about you getting educated. So you're operating in truth. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Guys, let me explain something to you. The whole purpose of me doing these lives and these interviews is to open your mind. All right, Sag, Miss G, my Sagittarian, L Carter. Let me tell you guys, I'm going to share some insightful information with you guys. I'm going to have to go back over. Thank you so much. Though in my TikTok land, my subject is going to be dealing with banishing people from your life. I forgot to change my title for my live today. Let me explain something, you guys. The purpose. Hey, my Susan Gemini, thank you for joining us. Guys, let me tell you something. I am here going to show you I'm going to give you some knowledge. I'm going to give you some insight. And hopefully, depending on your tradition, when I say tradition, maybe you're in Ifa, maybe you're in Santeria, maybe you're in Lakumi, maybe you're in Palo, maybe you're in Christianity. Let me explain something to you guys. All right, Cancer, Monique is in the house. Thank you for joining us. Let me explain something to you. The information I'm about to give you is going to really help you out if you're trying to grow, if you're trying to develop. All right, Aries, if you're trying to gain a better understanding. Gemini, all right, thank you for joining us. Do I got any Leos and Libras? I want to say this again. Want to say welcome to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Thank you, Leos. All right. Now, I am burning tonight some Blockbuster on a Saturday. Okay? Blockbuster incense. Y'all know I love my Yoruba Santa. I want to thank you guys again. All right, Leo, there you go. I want to thank you guys that joined me earlier in my interview with Afro Spiritual. I thank you so much for joining that. And I want to apologize to my TikTok friends. I did not change the title. I apologize. I was rushing, trying to get on. Now, some of you guys have been around me a while. Some of you guys have not. And let me explain something to you about spiritual knowledge and spiritual teaching. Nobody is going to make choices for you. You're going to make those choices. A lot of times you blame the spirit or it's all right. I have it on my YouTube channel. I do have it on my YouTube channel. So you can still watch it on my YouTube channel. But I want to explain something to you guys because the purpose of me bringing these other spiritualists on here. Where is my lighter? Where's my lighter? What did I do? I just had it. The purpose of me bringing other spiritualists. Hey, Fiona, how you doing? Marie, thank you. The purpose of me bringing other spiritualists to give you a bigger overall view of how other people that are practicing their spirituality is saying basically the same thing. All right, Trey, Ruff, and my Cancer in the house, my oldest. I want to talk to you guys about something very personal to me. And I want you to understand that if you're going to practice, because especially when you deal with a lot of females are in spiritual traditions, no matter what the tradition is, and they do a lot of love work and they do a lot of breakup work. Okay? And they do a lot of, I hear it all the time, witches, I hear adjays, I hear mambo. Oh, I want to do a banishing. I want to do a breakup. I want to get rid of somebody. We're going to talk about it tonight. And I'm going to show you something today that you might not have considered, that when you're doing or trying to attempt to break something up. All right, Capricorn, or trying to break, to remove somebody from your job, to remove somebody from your home, to remove somebody from your life. whether it's relationship or not, this is something that you need to be considered of. One thing that Apostle Ely do, I try to teach you guys universal laws. So no matter whether you're in the church, not in the church, atheist, whether you believe in ancestors, whether you believe in Orishas, in Kisi, Loas, it really doesn't matter. A lot of you guys lack the understanding of a bigger picture when it comes to spirituality. You come in with your issue, you come in with your dilemma, and you don't look no further than that. Spirituality is bigger than your issue. Spirituality is bigger than your circumstance. Spirituality is bigger than the circumstance you find yourself in. I want you to see beyond what you are going through and what you're dealing with, okay? Now, banishing people from your life. First of all, the word banish means to require by authority to leave a country, to drive out or remove from a home or place. When you're banishing someone, when you're banishing something from your life. All right, Taurus is in the house. When you are banishing something, you're trying to forcefully drive that person out. I see guys, you trying to banish the man away from the woman or the woman away from the man. You are taking an aggressive action. Good evening, Brother Johnny. You're taking an aggressive action to remove somebody, okay? Let's not go around because knowing a Christian, oh, I ain't bothering nobody. When you are using the word banish, when you're trying to expel somebody, you're utilizing force. You're not the innocent bystander. Any one of you and anybody that listening to my live after I posted, you are being aggressive when you are doing banishing work. Okay, let's get that clear understanding. No matter whether you're an E5, whether you're a light worker, if you do any type of banishing, you are authoritatively removing something or someone or an energy from your space, your home. You're being aggressive. Okay, let's just make that clear. Also, by definition, the word breakup means this: to disperse or to come to an end. When you are doing breakup work on a man, break up work on a woman, break up work on somebody on your job, you're trying to break up their union. All of you guys that like to break up marriages, all you guys that like to try to break up affairs, understand what you're doing. So I don't care how saved you is, and I don't care how long your white dress is, you are doing negative work because you're being aggressive. You're the aggressor trying to remove that person, whether you feel like you got the right to do it or not. I'm not here to judge nobody. That's not my concern. What I want you to realize, what you're doing. I done it myself. I done banished people from my job. I done banished people from my life. I have banished people from relationships. I was in a marriage. I did banishing. I get her out of my life. She told me, she left me because she was trying to worry about who left who. I told her, I said, long as we ain't together, it don't really matter to me. Long as we ain't together. Okay? That's all that matters. Okay? Let me explain this to you guys. Understand that when you're banishing people from your life, you are the aggressor, okay? Now, Deuteronomy 6th chapter, verse 19. Let me break it down to you. It says very simply, by driving out all your enemies from before you, as the Lord has spoken. So I want you to understand that God, the Lord, all you Christian people, everybody that love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. Yes, I'm talking to you. The Lord himself have taught us how to banish. The Lord himself has taught us how to drive people out. He says, by driving all your enemies out before you, those that are in front of you, those that rise up against you, you have to be aggressive. A lot of you guys think that the God in you is going to drive out. He's not going to individually come in and drive them out. You have to take the authority and drive out your enemies. Exodus, the 23rd chapter, verse 28. I want to read this real slow for you. Exodus, the 23rd chapter, verse 28. It said, I will send hornets ahead of you, so that they will drive out the Hittites, the Canaanites, the Hittites before you. Here is God, Lord, using insects to drive out your enemy. What I want you to have a better understanding. You never know what kind of energy, you never know what kind of force that the spirit. Hey, gorgeous, thank you so much for being with us. Scorpio in the house. You never know what kind of force or spirit or entity that the spirit may choose to use to get rid of somebody out your life. I'm going to say that again. Here in this particular scripture, insects are being used to drive out the enemy. Okay? Some of you guys do not realize that when certain people, especially if you go to spiritualist people, you never know what type of energy that they're going to use to banish somebody out your life, to banish a situation out your life. Some of you trying to get rid of certain habits. Today is Saturn. Saturn is about banishing, removing. Even when you talk about the waning moon, if you all that operate by the moon, the same concept applies to you as well. This is you trying to drive out something. But guess what? Do you really know what type of tool that is going to be utilized in order to get rid of that person, that place, or that thing? All right. Then we got Exodus, the 33rd chapter, verse 2. He said, I will send an angel before you, and I will drive out the Canaanites, the Amorites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Hittites, and the Jebusites. Now look at this. We done learned tonight. The Lord will send an insect or hornets. He'll send frogs. He'll send lice. He'll send locusts. When God banishes somebody, you don't know what's going to move your enemy from out of your life. You don't know what's going to move your adversary out of your life. It might take a tornado. It might take a hurricane. It might take him causing things to dry up in order to drive out your enemy. Because a lot of you guys, when you begin to pray certain prayers, you never consider what may happen, how it may affect you. Okay? You don't consider, like when Elijah prayed to stop the rain for 3.5 years. Things dried up within them 3 years. When you are out here practicing your spirituality, sit down first and consider, if this come to pass, how can or would this affect me? Banishing is not easy. And I'm going to show y'all tonight some stuff that many of you guys do not consider. All right? Once again, we realize that banishing or breakup work, Kimmy, we got Deuteronomy, the 6th chapter, verse 19. Then we have Exodus, the 23rd chapter, verse 28. And then we got Exodus 33, verse 2. Okay? We're talking about banishing things, people, places, and things out of our life. Now, the reason why I want to bring this up, because now I want you to post your zodiac sign. Because I'm going to explain some stuff to you tonight. The next time you do banishing work on something or somebody, I want you to consider this before you do it. Next time you decide to remove somebody or something from your life, understand the energy that you are bringing and the energy that the person that you're working on. And I'm explaining to you why. It says what zodiac signs and how they deal with breakups. Yes. Review things from all angles. Exactly. Now, all my Aries. Do I have my Aries in the house? Aries sun. Y'all know how I do it. Aries sun sign, Aries moon sign, and Aries ascendant sign. We finna go through them. All right. This is everybody. This is Saturday. This is people getting rid of negative energy, getting rid of. Remember, you are being aggressive. When you're doing banishing work or you're doing breakup work, that is an aggressive energy. That's what you're doing. So you're not an innocent bystander. Thank you for sharing the live. All right. If somebody do breakup work on you, remember, they are being aggressive. They're trying to get rid of you, remove you. Okay. Now, Aries. Aries are the babies of the zodiac. These fiery rams are known for their zeal and ambition, along with their competitive nature and explosive tempers. They treat breaking up like a sport, and they do not want to lose. I have an Aries moon, okay? We don't like to lose. Aries would rather dump than to be dumped. So if tension has been building, they are likely to be the one that initiates a split. Since they move on faster than the exes, they're often find the first rebound, and they're rarely malicious. In fact, they often regret their decisions, immediately regret their decision, whether the decision to jump immediately into a new relationship or to break up in the first place. A remorseful Aries will do anything to prove their love and devotion, including grandiosity gestures, or such as planning elaborate reconciliation dinners or showing up to their ex's widows and the boombox. They just go to the hip. If you're an Aries wooing an ex, make sure you're not in the chase for the sake of the adrenaline rush. Do you really want to reunite, or are you just looking for another victory? Okay? Now, why did I say that? If you're doing breakup work on an Aries, if an Aries feels like they are losing, they will fight to stay in it. A lot of you guys, depending on who you're doing your prayers on, is that you're not considering their energy. That's why some of you get a lot of backlashes when you praying certain prayers on certain people. Okay? When you're doing banishing work or expelling somebody, it's like if they have Aries energy, whether it's the moon sign, whether it's sun sign or ascendant sign, that energy is going to fight you back. Just want you to know. Taurus sun sign, Taurus moon sign, Taurus. Hey there. All right now, my Libra in the house. Taurus ascendant sign. Remember, Taurus is the sign ruled by Venus. Taurus are enchanted by romance. Within the relationship, they are generous and sensuous lovers. Taurus are a fixed sign and accordingly. Taurus despise change. They have a tendency to stay too long in relationships, and they fight for a partnership until the bitter end. When it finally comes time to break up, though, they are deliberate and unwavering. Taurus people embrace logic and practicality, which often makes it difficult to see them as the celestial bulls to explore nuances of separation. A Taurus breakup is very black and white, and a Taurus ex is cordially but stubborn. There is no room for compromise once a decision has been made. What's more, hell have no fury like a Taurus scorn. Loyalty is everything to a Taurus. Did y'all hear me? When you are doing breakup work on somebody that is loyal, you're in for a fight. I'm going to say that again real slow. A lot of you guys, if you're trying to get rid of a boss, you're trying to get rid of a supervisor, you're trying to get rid of a side piece, you're trying to get rid of somebody that you think and they are Taurus. Did you just hear that? You're coming against somebody that will fight you to the bitter end. The reason why I'm saying that, because a lot of you guys, when you start doing something, you don't consider your opponent. You don't get in there and say, you know what, I want this position on the job. And guess what? That Taurus is the one that's standing in your way. And you think you're going to light one candle, you're going to burn a little incense, and you think that Taurus is going to give up like that. That Taurus is about loyalty. Did y'all hear me? Depending on the energy of that person, the mindset of that person will make it difficult for you to banish them. You know how many people done did banishing work on me? My moon is in Aries. You know how many people done tried to stop me? My moon is in Aries. And I'm a Sag. Y'all understand? When you go out here, I know some of you like, why this guy? Because some of you guys are going to be praying on certain people and you're going to get backlash because you're going to get into the fight with somebody that is more committed than you are. You just after the prize. They in it for the long haul. All right, we're going to continue to move on. Taurus, loyalty is everything to a Taurus. So if the Taurus lover proves to be unfaithful, the breakup won't be fueled by obstinance alone. It will also be driven by rage. Taurus don't like to be cheated on. So guess what? If you're doing a breakup work, you got to create a situation where that man or that woman cheats. So that Taurus it'll be easier to make that Taurus break up with that person because now you have messed up the idea of loyalty. You understand what I'm saying? It's harder to get rid of somebody that love money, and the job that you're trying to move them from it got nothing but money to be made. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for you to move them. All right, Gemini. Gemini. Where my Gemini? Breakup work, banishing work is not easy. A lot of you guys are going around asking spiritual people to break up people's marriages, break up people's relationships, and you wonder why they put that price on you, because that is not no easy work, especially if you don't understand the opponent on the other side of the fence. And I know for a fact, a lot of you do not, you just want what you want. You don't sit down and count up the cost, but guess what? You'll pay later. Geminis. Y'all hear me? Where my Gemini sun sign, Gemini moon, and Gemini rising sign. Let's go with it. Gemini is symbolized of the twins, and this is an air sign, is defined by eccentric duality. There is at least two sides to every Gemini, and during a breakup, they will be sure to reveal the full range of their personality. Expression is everything to this mercurial Gemini, and so their partnership are fueled by communication. On the flip side, it is easy to tell when they are over the relationship. They simply go dark. Through Gemini are great at ghosting. When a Gemini is not interested, they will disappear on your aspirin. They will be standing right next to you, and next thing they will go poof. That's Gemini. Okay? When you're doing breakup work on the Gemini, their disappearing act is mean-spirited. They simply hate confrontation. On a rare occasion that these celestial twins initiate a breakup, they are also known to use clever mental and emotional tactics to make it seem as if the split is actually what their partner wants. A classic Gemini move. When a Gemini want to get rid of you, they'll make you think it's your idea. You want to get rid of me. You don't want me. I'm not good enough for you. That's how a Gemini, they're going to communicate with you. Yes. All right. It said, as a social butterflies of the zodiac, Geminis recover through storytelling, editing their breakup drama into sad or hilarious tales. They be like, girl, let me tell you. Tales of that share over drinks. While some might label this kiss and tell behavior, a Gemini calls it healing. Okay? When you're doing a breakup work on a Gemini moon, Gemini sun sign, if you want a Gemini to break up, you have to create an environment where you shut down the communication in their relationship. And a Gemini will disappear themselves. A lot of you guys do not consider who your opponent is. That's why some of your banishing don't work. Communication is everything. If you mess with the communication in a relationship of a Gemini, their relationship is over. Cancers. Cancer moon. Cancer sun sign. Cancer rising sign. And y'all gonna understand, because a lot of you guys got good relationships, and you ain't protecting your relationship. And if somebody knows enough about who you are, they can actually minimize or damage your relationships where you won't even want it no more. I'm going to say that again. Depending on your zodiac sign and what energy you are operating in. Because I'm telling y'all, it's a lot of people out here doing this. I'm teaching this for a reason. Because you guys that want to stay on your job and you want your career, you want your business to be successful, know that people will do work on you and do breakup work on you, do breakup work on your business, do breakup work on your relationships. And when you look around, everything will be destroyed. And they'll do this work on a Saturday. Banishing work. Cancers. Cancers are symbolized by the crab. Accordingly, these water signs usually use their tough shells to protect their sensitive interiors. It takes time for these celestial beings to build trust so that it's not easy for Cancers to get into serious committed relationship. Cancers do not do well at trust. I'm going to say that again. If you want to break up a relationship with a Cancer, just dispel the trust in that relationship. And they're gonna get rid of that relationship. I'm going to say this again. If you're a Cancer, you need to protect your energy, because you will make it easy for somebody to break up whatever you got going on. And all of a sudden, you'll be running around here tearing up everything in your life because you already got insecurity issues. All right? Now, listen at this to give you deeper understanding. Cancers, when a cancer finally feels safe, remember, everything about a cancer is feeling safe. I'm going to say that again. Everything about a cancer, Cancer moon, Cancer rising, Cancer sun sign, is about, if you got cancer somewhere in your natal chart, it's about you feeling. It don't matter. It don't matter. Listen, you could be in a boiling water. As long as that cancer feels safe, it don't matter how toxic that relationship. If they feel safe, they good. It's when they don't feel safe. Is anybody hearing me real good? Okay, come on. Because we talking about breakup work. All right. It says, feel safe in a relationship, a partnership. They do not want it to end. Cancers are romantics at heart, and they will always fight for their relationships. And it don't matter what type of relationship it is. A Cancer become very aggressive when it comes to relationship. But not all bonds are meant to last forever. In order for Cancers to release their grip, they often need to vilify their exes. A Cancer is going to make you the devil. Y'all hear me? If you're dealing with a Cancer sun sign, a Cancer moon sign, a Cancer rising sign, or you got Cancer, it is facts. A Cancer is going to make their exes or whoever they got from the villain. You is going to be the devil. You're going to be the demon. You're going to be the act. Just letting you know. Now, these water signs do not intend to be bitter, but when they feel heartbroken, they frequently enact firm boundaries such as non-contact rules to shield themselves. So when you're doing breakup work on a Cancer, if a Cancer feels violated or they feel disturbed or their peace is disturbed, then they finna go on survival mode. So 9 times out of 10, they're going to mess up their own relationship at that point. So if you got a relationship Cancer that you want to keep, you need to do a lot of self-love. You need to do a lot of mental clarity and a lot of protection. So people cannot come in with ideas or spirit to break up your relationships. Okay? Now listen at this. During difficult emotional times, these sensitive creatures value the support of their friends who can nurture heartbroken Cancers with expression of unconditional love. You must, in order to help Cancers, let me tell y'all this. If you're going to heal and if you want to get into another relationship, Cancers must do healing work on the heart. Okay? You have no business as a Cancer getting in any relationship when you are damaged. You have no business trying to reconcile with nobody if you are damaged. Once the enemy has came in and you did not lift up a standard, then it's not time for you to fight for the relationship because you're not going to win. Because you are broken at that point. And now you're going to be hostile. Okay? Didn't make sense? Hot chakra, exactly. Never, let me tell you some Cancers. Never lie about the condition of your heart. Don't do that to yourself. Because all you're going to do is make it worse. And as you see up here, you're going to vilify the people that are maybe trying to help you. Okay? Let's get to my Leos. Leo sun sign. Leo moon. Leo rising sign. Where you at? Where you at, Leos? Where you at? Where you at? I'm telling y'all, if you don't understand some of these principles and you're trying to succeed in life and you don't understand this, yes, it's going through a divorce right now. All right. Let me tell y'all something. Healing is important. It's not about other people. I don't know why y'all think it's about other people. Whatever's going on with you is about self. That's why you need resources to make sure that you can keep you good. Due to a lack of trust. Exactly. Now, I know a lot of you guys, I'm going to say this. Some of you guys would still be married if you if you had a spiritual understanding that somebody was doing breakup work on your relationship, that somebody was doing banishing work on your husband or your wife because they wanted your partner. And a lot of times when you're in a relationship, you're not focused spiritually, you are focused physically. And so the only person that you identify is the person right in front of you. And a lot of times the enemy have come in through other women, and mostly women do these works, not all men. Some men do it, but predominantly women do breakup work on relationships. Because they don't care nothing about you being married. Most women hurt other women. Leo symbolized by Leo is the lion. Leos are known for their vivacious personality and their radiant extravaganza. These fire signs are enchanted by romance after all. Leos govern the heart, and Leo partnerships are often fueled by infatuation. Leos are infatuated. I'm going to share some of that. Just give me a minute. I got to go through the zodiac signs. Okay? And if you are not following me on my YouTube channel, please do so. Ex-hubby. Oh, no. All right. My Libra going in. All right. And it says, okay, they're stimulated by infatuation. Simply put, Leos love to be in love. They ain't even in love with you. They ain't in love with the idea of being in love, okay? But when the flame begins to dim or a Leo senses that the relationship is spiraling, they try to protect their pride by doing what? The dumping. Leos in relationships will rather try to dump you if they feel like you getting tired of them. Did y'all hear me? Leos will make the first move to get rid of you when fear sets in. When they feel like they're not holding you, then all of a sudden the dumping begins. They can usually bounce back fairly quickly from breakups they initiate. Did you hear that? If they initiate the breakup, they can usually bounce back from it. But if they don't, if you initiate it, it's problems. That's what my problem is with this Leo. Oh my God. I didn't even want him. Anyway, when a Leo is dumped, however, it's a whole different story. A Leo initially reaction to an unsuspected split is often complete shock that someone could lose interest in them. Remember, when a Leo is dumped, it's all about them. How dare you get rid of me? It's about pride. Remember the Bible say, pride before a fall? So when you're doing breakup work on these type of people, understand the psychosis that are going on in this work. All right, let's continue. It says, followed by devastating anguish. During a breakup, Leos feel as if their sun has been on an eclipse. It is a totally heart-wrenching experience. They are devastated. They are devastated. And guess who they feel caused the devastation? And these lions are not afraid to showcase their suffering. Everybody gonna know they hurt. Though other signs may perceive a grief-stricken Leo's behavior as over dramatic, I know a Leo who wore a black veil for 10 days after their heartbreak. When a Leo is heartbroken, it's gonna be some drama. Let me tell you something. When I got my second divorce, I ordered a divorce cake. I celebrated my divorce. I know that sounds psychotic, but I literally ordered a divorce cake. I was celebrating my divorce. All right, I'm just saying, their expression of pain are genuine and they need their close friends to help them heal. But despite how low their spirits drop, these lions are resilient creatures who will always find their way back to the light. Okay? Understand, if you are doing banishing work on a Leo, it's coming with some drama. Some of you guys are out here speaking and, oh God, special parents that don't like their son or daughter with certain people, and you praying them prayers to break them up. If that's a Leo that they messing with, it's going to be some drama. Because a lot of you guys don't consider that when you praying against your children relationships and you speaking against your children, you better know who you praying them prayers on. Okay? Let's talk about Virgo. Ooh. What happens when you banish a Virgo? What happens when you try to do breakup work with a Virgo? Virgos are ruled by the planet Mercury, the planet of communication. Virgo is the most analytical sign of the zodiac. Virgo's ability to process minute makes the earth sign incredible writers, orators, editors, and also rigid perfectionists. Their relationships are often driven by romanticism and the belief in the notion of the ideal partner. Remember, a Virgo has an idea of what kind of partner they want. Idea, not reality. The idea of a partner. Okay, understand the clarity in that. But no match without fault. Virgo's unrealistic expectation may eventually dissolve into anxiety and doubt. Virgos go into relationships with unrealistic expectations. And so if you're doing breakup work on a Virgo, and if you destroy the image of a Virgo's idea of that man or that woman, it's fit to get crazy. Hold on, I'm going to show you. By the time hope fades, Virgos often completely check out of their relationship with or without informing the partner. They done and you don't even know they done. When you do a breakup work on a Virgo and a Virgo get to the point they decide, they'll still be living with you and they'll be moving their stuff out piece by piece. Since they prefer to avoid conflict, these earth signs frequently attempt to lead without difficult decision. When a conversation is unavoidable, Virgos are extremely apologetic and are quick to alleviate the tension by assuming total and complete responsibility, proclaiming some variation of, it's not you, it's me. When a breakup takes on a Virgo by surprise, on the other hand, these earth signs find it hard to let go. When you break up with a Virgo, now notice that most of these things, somebody say, yep, that's me. Most of these signs, as long as they doing the breakup, they cool. It's when you break up with them, it's hard to let go. You can always spot a dumped Virgo by carefully constructing arguments detailing why and how their former relationship was scientifically perfect. I remember my mom told me, she said, we have a good relationship. I said, Mom, we don't have a good relationship. Just because I sit there and listen to what you got to say, my mama Virgo, doesn't mean I agree with you. I just don't argue with you. But she considered that a good relationship. Virgos should remember that their romantic decision should be informed by a partnership reality and not its potential. Virgos always focus on potential. Virgos are suicidal too. Eops. They would a Virgo, especially if they feel like you dropped them. And guess what? I'm not talking about just a man and a woman. I'm talking about mother, father. I'm talking about son. I'm talking about co-worker. This is the energy that you will be dealing with if you are trying to banish that person from your life, or you're trying to break up that type of whatever relationship they got. Let's get to Libra. Our next up for line is Libra. Libra sun sign, Libra moon sign, and also Libra rising sign. I hope this helping y'all. I'm trying to get you, because the next time some of y'all go to somebody to do breakup work and you don't realize the energy that you're trying to break up, that repercussion may not be worth what you started out doing. Libras are all about pairs. After all, Libras is represented by the scales and the symbol of harmony and are governed by Venus, the planet of love. Love. Since Libras are the happiest when they are coupled up, there's no surprise that these air signs move seamlessly between relationships. In Libra's perfect world, breakups wouldn't exist. Partnership would be fluid states that could start and stop without any formality. The truth is, Libras like to keep the door open. Libra. You like to keep the door open? They acknowledge that different relationships satisfy distinct needs. And until a Libra knows exactly what they want long term, they believe it's best to maintain their options. Why create rigid boundaries? Oh, Libra. You always keep your options open. Oh, shuck it, duck it, quack, quack. Likewise, Libras initiate a split. They often lead with agreeable, ambiguous language. For instance, Libras would rather take a break than break up. A Libra would rather take a break than to break up. Yes, Libra do all this time keeping the door open. They is testifying over here in TikTok land. All right, Libras. When it's a Libra's partner doing the breaking up, this sign does everything in their power to make sure their partner ends on good terms. Libras care deeply about impressions that they make on others. So in the end, it's not just about romance for them. It's about their reputation. Y'all know this is the truth, right? If you doing breakup work on a Libra, you have to injure their reputation and they'll leave. They'll try to leave on good terms, but they're leaving. Y'all understand it? So when you guys get into spiritual warfare about your relationship, you see how important it is to understand your energy? Why it's so important to understand your partner's energy? So this is how you protect your relationship, because you understand that I'm married to a Taurus, or I'm married to a Sag, or I'm married to a Gemini, or I'm in a relationship with a Taurus. You need to understand this stuff. Scorpios, you next up. Where my Scorpios at? Scorpio fire sign, sun sign. Scorpio moon. Scorpio rising. Where you at, Scorpios? Where you at? Where you at, gorgeous? Come on, come through now. We better get with it. Banishing is Scorpio. Scorpio is defined by transformation, the foundation of all of this water sign experiences. The ability to regenerate and to rise from the ashes requires symbolic depth. But that doesn't mean breakups are easy for Scorpios. In fact, they have an extremely difficult time letting go. They have an extremely hard time letting go. Y'all do breakup work on a Scorpio, you in for it. In fact, whether a Scorpio initiates it or not, they are always feel jilted after a breakup. It's not about whether the relationship was healthy. They can fully acknowledge when a dynamic is no longer working. Breakup triggers Scorpio's signature control issues, sometimes causing these sensitive water signs to obsess over their breakup relationship. Though mysterious, Scorpios maintain their calm, collected interior. They often manifest these intense emotions in secret, compulsive behavior. And for instance, a Scorpio may block their ex on social media, only to create an anonymous account to follow them. Scorpio, you would delete your ex just to come up with an anonymous name. Come on here. To follow their ex activities without detection. The best way for a Scorpio to mend a broken heart is to dive in the depths of their soul, confront their fears, and allow themselves to fully process their dark emotions. Y'all hear me? A Scorpio, when they are jilted, then somebody say detective. Yes. They get in the dark on you. Yes. They go from being gorgeous to being, my name is Simbi. Sagittarius. Let's find out what we gonna do. A Sagittarius, how a Sagittarius deal with breakup. If you are doing, somebody say yes. If you're doing spiritual work, breakup work on a Sagittarius sun sign, Sagittarius moon sign, or Sagittarius rising sign, right here, I have plenty of breakup work done on me. The last fire sign of the zodiac, Sagittarians are known for their insatiable curiosities. These passionate archers are always seeking new thrills. Yes, Lord. So their freedom needs to be honored in any relationship they pursue. If they feel stifled or controlled, they evidently will start to roam. Don't tie me down. I can know how to be faithful. Sagittarians are known for their no BS attitude. So when they initiate a breakup, the terms are straightforward. Nomads at heart. They find it easy to pack up and move forward as if a relationship never existed. Y'all pray for me. While this may seem harsh, fire wasn't meant to be contained. When a Sagittarian is unsuspectedly dumped, though, they sing a very different tune, making it their mission to reclaim their love. It may seem romantic, but in reality, these vigilant efforts often have more to do with the impulse than adoration. Sagittarians would not stop at nothing to satisfy their passion. So whether their journey leads them down the Amazon River or to their ex's door with boxes of roses, archers will only be satisfied once the goal is achieved. If the Sagittarian is yearning for an ex, they think carefully about whether you are ready to stick around if they let you back in. Y'all hear me? A Sagittarian will backtrack just to get you back, just to drop you. I normally just don't go back. But if a Sagittarian is coming back in and you drop them, they only coming back to get, they're going to be so nice. They're going to be so, you talking about whatever you need, whatever you want, a Sag, oh, they finna pull the charm on. And the whole time, they trying to take you to Mount Everest, cause they, or the entire state, Empire State Building, cause they want to drop you from the top floor, from the penthouse. Don't trust a Sag. Y'all ready, Capricorns? If y'all do breakup work on a Sagittarian, I experienced that, but I didn't want them. All right now. Y'all, I'm just saying, understand the energy. And when people doing breakup work on certain energies, I'm telling you how it works. That's me and anybody. I don't care what your spiritual belief is. I don't care if you are atheist. It don't matter. That's how Sagittarians is. We better talk about the Capricorn now. Capricorn sun sign, Capricorn moon sign, Capricorn rising sign. Breakup work. Y'all hear me? Yeah, I did Taurus. We doing Capricorn. Here we go, Capricorn. Y'all ready? Where my Capricorns at? Where my Capricorn? I got one over there. I know I got more Capricorns in here than this. Capricorn moon, Capricorn rising, Capricorn sun. Here we go. Capricorns are known for their nostalgic and unemotional. Ain't that the truth? While these seagulls are certainly warmer than their reputation suggests, when it comes to breaking up, Capricorns excel at cutting the cord. Y'all know that song, Take Nothing to Cut a Bee Off? Capricorn are the masters at cutting people off. Within a relationship, these earth signs are reliable, loyal, sensuous partners. They are interested in building long-lasting partnerships to help them weather life's inevitable ups and downs. Capricorns are governed by the taskmaster Saturn. There are no strangers to hardship. Y'all listening to this? When you doing breakup work on a Capricorn, it is going to be hard to break a Capricorn. Not impossible, but hard. Because they are loyal. They are consistent. You're dealing with an earth element. All right? You're going to need some power to move a Capricorn. It says, but while they fight tenuously for a relationship they believe in, if a partnership is simply no longer working, they accept it and move on. These earth signs would rather accept reality than delude themselves. Moreover, they never try to convince someone to stay if they are not interested. For clear-eyed Capricorn, heartbreak is simply another fact to life. Did y'all hear that? Capricorn deal with heartbreak like, okay, it's just life. because they are no stranger to hardship. Anybody that got a Capricorn sun, a Capricorn moon, or Capricorn rising, if you do breakup work on them, I hope you in it for the long haul. But when it does happen, if it happens, they done. Aquarius. With my Aquarius sun sign, Aquarius moon, Aquarius rising sign. Is this helping? I know this because it's helping me. Huh? When next time you cast that spell, okay, there go my Aquarius. All right, here we go. Aquarius. The last air sign of the zodiac. Aquarians are recognized for their non-traditional approach to life. Symbolized by the water barrier, Aquarians represent people and care deeply about humanitarian. Because they are so motivated by a collective consciousness. This is the people, Aquarian energy is about consciousness of everybody. The collective consciousness. Jehovah Eloheinu. That is the corporate consciousness. Okay. They sometimes have a difficult time connecting on an interpersonal level. If it's not that they don't care, they simply are more preoccupied with a large-scale social issue than date nights. Within a relationship, Aquarians are playful and inspiring, but they are sure to exhibit their signature aloofness during breakups. Now let's see what this is talking about. Whether or not they ask for the split, they approach separation from a highly intellectual perspective, closely analyzing the relationship successes and failures. This is how Aquarius, they're looking at the pros and the cons. Whether you're a liability or an asset. That's just how they think. Aquarius people. The success and failure. They may even find academic studies that support their theories. They finna back it up. These clinical approach to heartaches may seem detached, but it's how these heady air signs cope. Even if they express their emotion, it is unusual ways. They do feel them, and they need support from their loved ones to heal. Did y'all understand? Aquarius, when you're dealing with these people and you're doing breakup work on these people and you're doing banishing work on it, you have to attack this situation from an intellectual. Some of you guys hot footing in Aquarius ain't gonna work. These are smart people. You're gonna have to bring confusion in the mind to cause breakup work to work on an Aquarius. All right? I ain't trying to help you break up Aquarius, but I'm just trying to say a lot of you guys don't go in like you trying to attack people in certain aspects. It ain't gonna work. Then my last one is Pisces. Pisces what? Moon sign, Pisces sun sign, and Pisces rising sign. If you're doing a breakup work on Pisces, I got a Pisces ascendant. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. These fish are intuitive, creative, happiest at the edge of a fantasy and reality. Their spirit is defined by the mystical gray area between the worlds. Since their hearts are overflowing with wisdom and empathy, it's easy for Pisces to get overwhelmed and swim away to avoid the onslaught of emotions. Pisces would rather not deal with the difficult situations. Accordingly, their style of breaking up is often vague and inconclusive. Because these ethereal fish exist within the abstract realm, concrete boundaries are not the strong suit. Instead of establishing conclusive endings, they prefer to drift away from lovers and relationships, leaving more questions than answers in a wake. Since they often receive clarity through dreams, Pisces should get plenty of rest during breakups and trust their guts to tell them what decisions to be made. Did y'all hear that? I got a Pisces rising. Pisces, when you do breakup work on them, normally you don't see it coming. All of a sudden, they're no longer there. They drift away. I learned as a Sagittarian to speak my mind and say we done. But if you have Pisces energy, a lot of times, a lot of things that people don't even know you upset about, people don't know you hurt. So I said, how did I? You can get a consultation with me. I'll do it for you. Or you can go and they give you free natal chart. But if you want explanations and breakdowns about your natal chart, you can book a consultation with Apostle Samuel Jr. All right, guys. Now, why did Apostle go through all of that? Because it is Saturday. You guys out here banishing people. You guys out here doing breakup work on people. And I'm talking to we got to be honest now. Come on now, y'all. You're doing banishing work on people and you're not considering the energy that you're doing the banishing work on. And this is where a lot of people get in trouble. This is where a lot of people get crossed up because they're not understanding that some people are more determined than others. Go right into my bio. Is my information. Go right to my website. I can't even get rid of this Pisces. He is what? He's obsessed with me. Cause that's let me tell you why that. Now let me tell you something. Now, gorgeous, you not being fair. If you got Scorpio, you dealing with a Scorpio man or woman, that's sexual energy. And a Pisces, you don't put that one-eyed monster on them. And now, let me tell you something. Even if that sexual energy is strong with Scorpio energy. If you got Scorpio, you're quite so welcome. Thank you for asking. If you got Scorpio energy, that sacral energy. It is strong sexual energy. Okay? They trying to get your back. But hey, it's going to be hard to do magic on you. You got some real strong protection. But it does get annoying. When people do spells on me, sometimes I be up for it, sometimes I don't. I remember they prophesied against me and said that I was going to return back to my ex on my knees. Gorgeous. They prophesied and spoke and said that God was going to make me come back on my knees begging her. You know what I did? I used some of my reversal incense. Pisces love hard, but we'll cut off quick. Like, yeah, because Pisces they're not really cutting off. They just, and when they feel hurt or they feel damaged, they just leave. See, Capricorn's cut off. Pisces just leave. I did a reversal. I sent that energy back. Guess who came begging me on their knees? They got down on their knees and begged me. I said, no, no, no. Don't do work on people that are spiritual. A lot of y'all love, especially in the church, especially y'all think y'all prophets and prophetess prophesying on people. Talking about, the Lord say, the Lord said he gonna do this. The Lord say she gonna do that. Get that reversal on you. Now you around here doing what you said. Talking about, I'm coming and getting on my knees. On time okay, I ain't gonna tell you on time I'm on my knees, but y'all get the picture. I'm talking about the Lord gonna put you, the Lord gonna make him come bow down. Because I'm a Sagittarian. You know how hard it is to get a Sagittarian to bow down? You know what kind of work you got to put in to get a Sagittarian to bow down? These are high-minded people. Oh, my God. Child, when I seen that thing in the spirit world, I got my reversal incense. Yes, I'm a Scorpio and my friend is a Pisces. Been in love since 19... Dog! Just another TKO. God almighty knows. You reversed it on him? I know you did. That's Scorpio. I'm trying to tell y'all. Now, and the reason I'm telling y'all about doing breakup work, because if somebody ever reverse that breakup work back on you, your life is going to go to hell. Okay? When you're doing breakup work on people and you don't really know what you're doing or what kind of energy they have, I'm trying to tell you, in the church world, I can talk about the church. And let me tell you something. I done had women go down to Miami. I go down to Miami trying to do work on me. And what happened with her, she went down to this man in Miami. So when she came back, she came back and started, she came to my house because they used to come by my house. So I had already told her I wasn't interested. So while I was gone, I had some of the saints to my house and they were cleaning up my house. So she ended up going to my house, so she put something in my house. So when she went home and she called me screaming because while she was taking a shower, a spirit walked in there and threw her out the bathroom. Threw her out of the bathtub, I meant to say. And she was afraid. She had reason because a lot of times y'all working on people that you don't know how protected they are. While you trying to do work and trying to move people and trying to do breakup work on people, everybody ain't for you to work on. Don't let these white teeth fool you. I am something else. All right? Yeah, I have. When I tell you guys, when you got your protection stuff on you, or you got something that ceremonies something been carried around you, it's hard. I'm just telling y'all real facts. Because a lot of times when things don't go your way, let me talk to y'all real quick before I do this. When things don't go your way, please don't just turn to magic. That ain't the first thing. Sit down and talk to you, counsel with yourself. If you can't find you somebody with some wisdom that's gonna tell you the truth, do not turn to magic. Do not turn to prayer. Do not turn to spirituality to try to get somebody back. Work on yourself. I have felt something trying to get me in my sleep, but I reject it. Sometimes, even in your sleep, let me tell y'all something. It's good to acknowledge certain things, but there's work that got to be done to stop that. Because remember, I just said, people are going to be aggressive. And especially if you broke up with them. If they broke up with you, you'll have a better time. Y'all need to be like, I think that Libra. The Libra be like trying to convince them that they the fault. They are the Virgo. Convince them. Thank you so much. I'm just trying to help people because a lot of y'all spending money and trying to get people back instead of spending money to get your healing. Let me tell you something. I got reversal incense on my website. I got mental clarity. I got healing incense. I got love incense. And I have still said, I got money incense. Don't forget the triple threat. I got the oil of joy. I don't know why my stuff ain't selling out. You know why? Because it works. And if you're really trying to make your life better, then get the tools that are necessary. Let me explain something. Somebody working on me right now because they're jealous. Now, what could happen is, now y'all know I got this blockbuster I'm burning, right? Now, this is how, I'm gonna teach y'all something tonight. This for free. What happens is people start doing stuff, right? Nobody told them to do spiritual work on me, right? I ain't bothering nobody, right? And soon as stuff start reversing on them, now they call everything the devil, right? But they are the ones that are doing the attack because they think they sneaky. I'm a seer. I'm an apostle. I am a person that has had my gift. I was born with my gift. All them little tricks you play on other men and other women, don't come here with that. Because what you going to get is the business, okay? You going to get the business. All right? Now, wait, is that super? You better know it. Superman that, you know, this is why I be trying to tell you guys, let me tell you something. A lot of people can't explain it to you guys like this because they themselves, they don't understand. But when spirits are coming into your dreams, there are certain things you can put up under your bed to protect you from any spirit coming and bothering you in your sleep. If you sleep on the couch, there's things that you can put up on your couch because everybody don't sleep in their bedroom. You have to have certain protection. What does it mean when you dream of buying 3 gallons of... Oh, that's Oshun. That's things for to get sweet. Girl, what you doing? 3 gallons? Oh, things for to get lovely. Remember, honey also ruled by the sun, but that's Oshun. Yes, baby. Gorgeous, what you doing over there? I'm about to look into your apothecary. Yeah, a gun. Oh, the Libra got jokes. The Libra got jokes. Hey, how y'all doing? Now, the reason why I'm explaining this to you, even though you pay for the work to be done, a lot of you guys go out and you do that breakup work. You do that banishing work. And then you don't put up no protection. If you're going to do breakup work, make sure that you got protection. The Libra over here in YouTube talking about, yeah, she got a gun up on her pillow. These women are aggressive over here. There's some people sleep on a machete to protect them from spirits. Okay, somebody's laughing their behind off. But there are certain things that you can do to ward off those attacks. Actually, I got where is it? Is it up on my chair? Oh, here it is. I have a powder that I make candles out of. It's called my Love Uncrossing powder. I fix candles so you can unravel when people do love spells on you, because a lot of times people are doing love spells on you and you ain't interested in them. But just not being interested in them don't remove the energy. There's sometimes you have to do spiritual work to remove that energy that somebody trying to attach to you, because it'll mess up your relationship. Even if you do not end up with the person, the person doesn't end up with you, that energy that they have projected towards you is still attached to you. You have to remove that energy or it will mess up or invade in your personal relationship. I'll tell you that much. If somebody finds you attractive, somebody sitting there daydreaming about sleeping with you, in the spirit, they are sending energy towards you. Sometimes people don't realize I actually see people sitting in front of me doing their business, thinking about me. I can see all that kind of stuff. I have protection around me. I do a lot of work, because if you're gonna be out here in the public eye, somebody may be attracted. Somebody's a machete. I sleep with a gun, a machete behind the door. Well, who gonna be able to get? I'm scared of you. You got all that Ogun, a machete, and a gun? What's up with these women over here in YouTube land? They are militant over here. My God. Hey, guys, thank you. Hey, I want to say also, guys, thank you for those that had Cash App yesterday. I think it was the other day. Many of you guys, I appreciate you Cash App and supporting Mother Susan. She wanted me to personally thank you guys for you Cash Apping her. I appreciate it. Retired law enforcement. Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna take, since you're a retired police officer, I had my friend, because I'm on the kinky side, so I had one of my friends to give me some handcuffs. And I put the handcuffs in the refrigerator. It wasn't for a spiritual spell, but I kind of got into certain things. So I wanted to lock them up so I can have my way. So I love handcuffs. Not on me. I don't like them on me, but I like to use them. And if I can't do it, I use a necktie. They don't want started it, y'all. They don't want started it. Because we talking about breakup spells, okay? We talking about banishing, all right? Huh? Yeah, I like to put my handcuffs in the refrigerator, the freezer, let it get cold and chilly. Yeah. Where you going? You ain't going nowhere. Yes. I'm going to get some of the High John and master that. Yes, you ain't going nowhere. I ain't nothing wrong with it. I know that's right. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I love the Lord. He heard my cry. All right. Where we at? What time is it? Okay. 10:22. Bone chilling. Yes. Look at Kimmy. Yes. What is that? No ropes. No ropes. No ropes. No. Y'all want to hear my stories. I'm something else. Listen. If you want me to read for you tonight, do by all means post your Zodiac, Cash App, support Apostle Ely. If you guys are my TikTok family, if you are not a part of my YouTube family, what's the problem? I ain't work. You can't follow brother over here. Follow brother over here on my YouTube, because over here I have other stuff. Oh, I want to say to you guys as well, my Patreon family, thank you so much. I got some new people joining my Patreon family. It's only $5 a month. Once we get it built up to a certain place, we're going to be doing some other stuff. I put a lot of video information in my Patreon. So if you're not a part of my Patreon family, you also can come over there and be a part of that and have questions over there. Okay? Yes. Somebody say, tell it, Apostle. Yes. I don't know what y'all be like. Y'all better know who y'all working on. I'm going to tell you that. Don't be doing spells on people like that. Unless you know who you coming. Hey, I ain't gonna say don't do it. Consider. Sit down. Make sure you know what you're doing. I done had a lot of people pray on me. Going to YouTube. How does it? My products are on my website. My website is right on my in my bio. Guys, also my products are up there in my bio. But this is my blockbuster. Kimmy will tell you, a lot of them can tell you about my blockbuster. I'll tell you about my high jump. A lot of my products, my healing products, they all work. And if you especially follow my instructions, okay, they really, really do work. I've been doing this a very long time, since I was a kid. They scared to come over here to the least side. Y'all scared to come over to the least side? How long does it take? Where are you from? If you're in Florida, I normally ship UPS. I'm a UPS driver, so I ship UPS. But it normally don't take that long. I ship even overseas. I've gone to Jamaica. I've shipped around the world. Ohio, it don't take that long. About 2 days, 2 to 3 days in Ohio. So if, say for instance, you did it the weekend, if you order something today and we filled it today, it went out on Monday, it'd be between Wednesday and Thursday, you'll probably get it. Kimmy right here say YouTube is VIP members. Show you right. That one on top. Y'all better come over here on my YouTube. Yeah, I'm pretty good about getting stuff out. My staff is pretty good about getting stuff out. So, and I let me tell you, my incense are homemade. I make them. Let me show y'all right here. This is a 5-gallon bucket. This is one of the buckets. This is my blockbuster right here. I make my incense by hand. I make it from scratch. Yes. I put all the ingredients. I carry out ceremonies. I bless my incense to do its job. And then I send it out to you guys. Okay? Let me tell y'all something. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you want to read, Brother Mark, did anybody even ask for one? No. Okay. So, I love that it's handmade. I don't say I'm ordering on Friday. All right now. Come on now. Y'all support a brother, a black man working. Everybody type in a BMW. Black man working. Love you, Apostle. Getting ready to hit the road to see you next time. Ordering more products soon. Look, you hitting the road. I thought you were going to bed with your gun, your steel. Kimmy told me to send that bucket to her. Can't do that, girl. Can't do that. Can't do that. You did today? All right. Somebody type in BMW before y'all go. BMW. Come on here. Black man working. And make sure if you have not joined my YouTube page, do so. And my Patreon. All right? Guys, I love you. Thank you so much. This is Apostle Ely. We got church tomorrow. Follow us. And we will show you. Thank you so much. Type, if you don't mind, my TikTok family, type in BMW, black man working. Yes. All right, love you guys. Thank you so much. God bless. I did that wrong. Thank you. Thank you, guys. It's not. Let me turn it off. I'm trying. I said turn off YouTube. All right, YouTube family. Peace out. Oh, there you go.